In our first presentation, we reviewed the common causes that result in collisions on the road. Now it's time to find out how those causes can be prevented and avoided with the Smith System 5 Keys to Space Cushion Driving. The first of our 5 keys is Key 1, aim high in steering. Before the invention of vehicles, walking and running were the primary modes of transportation for us humans, and that's the way it was for thousands of years. As a result, and since vehicles are a relatively new invention, our human vision doesn't naturally adapt to the increased speeds at which vehicles now allow us to travel. That's why Key 1, aim high in steering, is all about learning to extend forward visibility to where it needs to be to allow for consistently relaxed and reliable driving decisions. To achieve high aim steering, you must look ahead toward the area that you plan to enter. The distance at which you look ahead, measured in seconds, is what we call eye lead time. It's a deceptively simple concept to simply look forward, but conditioning yourself to look far enough ahead that you catch everything while traveling at a high rate of speed, that can take some practice. So let's move on and get a better idea of what your eye lead time should really be when looking ahead. 15 seconds. When you aim high in steering, that's how far ahead of your vehicle you should look while driving. And it's important to note that 15 seconds represents varying distances depending on the speed at which you're traveling. In the city, 15 seconds may represent 2 blocks. On the highway, it may be closer to a quarter of a mile. Now let's compare our 15 seconds to the average driver who looks a mere 3 seconds to 6 seconds ahead. That's what we call low aim steering. And it's simply not enough time to see, evaluate, and react to the constantly changing, sometimes unpredictable environment that governs the flow of traffic. In other words, it's not enough time to avoid every action that can cause a collision. Good eye lead time can turn the unexpected into the expected. For example, up the road in front of these drivers is a disabled vehicle. The driver on the right, in the blue vehicle, has about 6 seconds of eye lead time. That's on the high side of average. The driver on the left habitually carries 15 or more seconds of eye lead time, which is what we recommend. And as these drivers approach the stranded vehicle, decisions must be made. The vehicle on the left is overtaking the one on the right when he sees the problem in the distance. Once the problem is detected, and with plenty of space to make the move safely, the driver chooses to increase speed slightly within legal limits to minimize the problem and allow the other driver to safely change lanes when he or she discovers the problem too. Then, when closer to the disabled vehicle, he drops his speed to allow for the safety of anyone that might be near the vehicle. The point is, with good eye lead time, effective, well-considered driving decisions are easy and routine. This early awareness can help you compensate for the inattention or the mistakes of others. Aside from enabling you to make earlier, better decisions, there are other benefits that come with good eye lead time too, including helping you reduce fuel usage, which is very important given that gas prices are almost always trending up. And it can help reduce maintenance costs, since vehicle engines don't have to work as hard with constant last-minute driving decisions. Now that we've learned about eye lead time and reviewed some examples, it's easy to see why Key 1, aim high in steering, is a vital component of the Smith System 5 Keys to Space Cushion Driving. Also now, you should understand the key benefits of Key 1, aim high in steering, including that it helps you quickly, accurately decipher information from distant vehicles and traffic control devices. And it reduces anxiety by bringing consistency and reliability to the decision-making process while driving. Now that you know more about Key 1, aim high in steering, you should be able to explain the concept of high aim steering, define eye lead time, and identify the appropriate eye lead time as explained in this presentation. Before moving forward, if you don't recall any of this information, please feel free to review this segment at any time.